SELinux is like the overly cautious friend who questions everything. It's built into Linux to enforce security rules at the deepest level. While it's fantastic for high-security environments, administrators sometimes find it tricky to handle. If you've ever struggled with access issues due to SELinux, you're not alone. I'm Amelia James, a technology expert with 13+ years of experience designing and delivering human resource management systems that actually work for people. I specialize in building scalable integrated HR platforms that streamline processes, enhance employee experience, and give leadership real-time, actionable insights. Sometimes, SELinux feels like that gatekeeper who won't let you into the party. It can block applications, make troubleshooting a nightmare, and generally make life difficult. While disabling SELinux is not always recommended, in practical scenarios, it can make managing systems a lot easier. But remember, security comes first. SELinux comes in 3 flavors: strict, lenient, and totally absent. Enforcing mode is like the strict librarian, no rule breaking allowed. Permissive mode is more like a coach. It lets things slide but keeps track of violations. And disabled mode, well, that's like a canceled meeting, everything goes. Imagine having a magical wand to control SELinux across multiple machines. That's Ansible. It helps automate changes, ensuring consistency and repeatability. With a well-written playbook, managing SELinux settings is no longer a daunting task. Who doesn't love a bit of automation magic? The Ansible SELinux Module is your best friend for managing SELinux. You can tweak configurations, enforce policies, or simply turn it off, all with a few lines of YAML. If you love efficiency, this is a must-have in your automation toolkit. Before you go disabling SELinux, check your toolbox. Ansible should be installed, SSH access should be ready, and permissions must be correct. And please, for sanity's sake, back up your configurations. Nobody wants a disaster recovery situation over a misplaced configuration tweak. Before making changes, it's wise to ask, what's the current status of SELinux? Run SELinux and check the system configuration. Knowing what mode SELinux is in ensures you don't disable something that's already off, because that's just redundant. Writing an Ansible playbook is like crafting a recipe. Each step needs to be precise. Define tasks, specify the SELinux module, and ensure idempotency so repeated execution doesn't cause chaos. And yes, testing is crucial. No one wants a misconfigured system because of an overlooked syntax error. Alright folks, let's talk about SELinux without the headache. With Ansible, POSIX, SELinux, you don't need to manually wrestle with configurations anymore. It lets you tweak SELinux settings efficiently, whether you want to enable it for security or disable it for convenience. Plus, it helps manage policies effortlessly. Think of it as a remote control for your system's security settings. Now, running a playbook might sound like theater, but here, it's all about automating tasks like a pro. We write our tasks in YAML, which is basically like writing instructions for a very obedient robot. The best part, no matter how many times you run it, it won't mess things up, it stays consistent. Just hit that Ansible CLI, sit back, and let automation do the work. Imagine flipping a switch but not knowing if the light actually turned off. That's why verification is key. Run the trusty get-enforce command, and see if SELinux is behaving as expected. This prevents surprises like security restrictions popping up when you least expect them. Time for the good old turn it off and on again trick. Except this time, Ansible does it for you. A reboot ensures all your changes actually stick. Instead of running around restarting systems manually, let Ansible's reboot module handle the hassle. Smart, right? Errors, they happen, but don't panic. Log files are your best friends for figuring out what went wrong. Ansible's debugging tools help pinpoint issues fast, and sometimes it's just an SELinux policy misbehaving. A little troubleshooting and boom, you're back on track. Managing SELinux smartly means keeping it enabled unless absolutely necessary. Stick to targeted policies for flexibility, monitor audit logs to catch issues early, and automate configurations with Ansible. Because let's face it, no one wants to do repetitive tasks manually. And there you have it. SELinux automation made easy. We covered how to manage configurations, execute playbooks, troubleshoot errors, and apply best practices. Keep exploring Ansible, experiment with SELinux settings, and make security management effortless. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us.